and I had to get in the game. I really enjoy this second take on the advanced suit. I enjoy it a little more than the first one. I like the colors. Uh, the red and black one just looks awesome. That looks a little goofy, and I don't know why he looks like a gold athletic man, but okay. We have the black suit, which inherently this game's take on the black suit is cool. It's just a, I don't know. Uh, I just realized I never actually rated them. If I actually had to rate the Advanced Suit 2.0, I would probably give it a 8.5 out of 10. I'd probably give this like a 7.5 out of 10 simply because he just kind of looks like a black raisin with the spider logo. And I'd probably give this an 8 out of 10. I like the aggressive spider and the aggressive eyes, but again, my same problem is that it doesn't. I don't know, it just something about it doesn't hit right with this version, and something just hits better with this one. The anti-venom suit, again, not a big fan of the weird Raimi looking eyes, but otherwise, it's a pretty awesome original take on the anti-venom suit. Now we are going to get to one of my favorite suits in the game, which is the classic suit. I love this iteration of the classic suit. I absolutely freaking adore it. The spider on the back having the little sharp little legs with the fat body, the tiny little spider on his chest, the eyes, the colors, it's just beautiful. That version is a little weird. Don't really use it. That is fucking beautiful. But I think this is the best Spider-Man suit, like traditional Spider-Man suit in the game. It's just this version. And then we have the weird one with the white logo, which I guess it's supposed to be like an Easter egg to their original idea of like what to do. But like I've worn it a couple of times, but I'm not really a super big fan of it. It's okay, but I prefer this one. See, like that just looks cooler. Like it just looks so much cool. And it's not even necessarily just black. It's like a very dark blue. But if I had to give it a rating, that's just a 10 out of 10 for me. All of this, all the alternates and everything it's just the suit design itself is a 10 out of 10. Everything is a 10 out of 10 as far as this. And the way it's going to work is, if you haven't picked up on it, is I'm going to be basing it off of the main suit, and the alternate suits I'll go through and it's like, I don't really like this one. I do like this one. I kind of like this one. You know, that's kind of how we're going to go about it, mainly because I don't have enough time really to set here. This is going to be a very brief, very to the point. I mean, it's not going to be a 3-hour forest episode, basically. But yeah, we're moving to the Scarlet 3 suit, which I kind of do and don't like. I don't like how the spider is separated. Like, if you look at the back and the front, the spider is just weirdly separated, and it looks like daggers sticking out. It's okay. I mean, honestly, it's not my favorite of like the Ben Reilly Spider-Man suits. I think it's a little too weird and goofy, kind of Power Ranger-esque, minus the hood. I'd give it like a 6 out of 10. My favorite alternate is probably this one because it reminds me of the Val Zod Superman, and I think that was probably the goal. They make a lot of references, design-wise, to a bunch of different heroes, both Marvel and DC. So, anyways, yeah, it's like a 6 out of 10 for me. Not a super big fan. The Advanced Suit. If you don't know, which is completely different color-wise than this version. This is the original Advanced Suit. This is the second Advanced Suit. I prefer the colors and the overall tone of the second one, but I like the silk look of the original Advanced Suit. because if you can't tell, it's actually kind of missing on this one. This looks more plasticky, whereas this looks more like he's wearing an actual fabric, silk, latexy, I don't know, spider suit. Colors are kind of dog water. The orange is orange and not red. He kind of has tomato looking red. The blue is okay, and the white just kind of, it's not like as potently clear as like the other one. Plus, if you look at this one, he actually has armor and stuff. It's not like weird little strips. Like, this is just weird little strips that cover the sides and the feet. This one actually has like legitimate armor on his like forearms and like stuff like that. So, honestly, with it being the original, I'd probably give it like a 6.5, 7. Honestly, it's interchangeable. That, I hate that. That this is cursed. That's actually kind of cool, but I never used it. Never used the black advanced suit. And I get what they were trying to do with this, but I wasn't really fond of it. My favorite alternate, if I had to pick, would probably be this one, the black one. I never used this one, and I don't understand the point of it. It just looks stupid. It looks like he has googly eyes strapped to his face, and like he has, like, no offense, it just looks like it looks like he has boobs. It really just looks like he has boobs. Over time, but I don't know how I feel about, like, the gold doesn't look gold, it looks bronze. And that's my biggest problem, is that it doesn't look gold, it looks bronze. Other than that, I think the colors are accurate. I think that the perfect amount of shine is there. I just wish they would brighten it. It has a perfect amount of shine, just brighten it. So if I had to give it an overall rating, I'd give it like a 7. My wife absolutely loves this suit. Absolutely adores this suit. And she absolutely adores Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man, so I'm a little biased to it because I love her and I love most of the things that she loves. However, I will say the head shape just looks a little weird, and the lenses, they're too round. They were more angular in the movie. So I'm not entirely sure of what's going on with that, but otherwise everything is pretty much perfect. There is no alternates for some of the movie suits, so yeah. The Amazing 2 suit is beautiful. The lenses are more round than, like, angular, I guess. In the movie, I remember them being a little more angular than that. And the back logos and everything is beautiful, but I've only caught myself really wearing this, like, once or twice. So, I don't know. If I give this one, like, a 8 out of 10, I'd probably give this one, like, an 8.5. So yeah, we'll go with that. 8 out of 10 for The Amazing, 8.5 for The Amazing 2. Spider 2099. Boy, I'm gonna have some controversial takes. I actually do not like the original look. I like this. This is how it's supposed to look. Yep, this is how he's supposed to look. I don't know why people continually think that he's supposed to have blue. Probably because of the highlights. But oh no, what the frig? Okay, there we go. I don't know why, but yeah. This being the base suit in the game, it's cool. It's the same one as the last one. I wish they gave him the little back logo that he has in Shattered Dimensions and stuff, but yeah, it's pretty cool, pretty unique, fairly faithful, I would say. Only thing is that there is no, like, cape or anything. Like, he has a cape in the comics, like a little web-winged cape, and it would have been perfect to just have it dangling and then have him activate it when you glide in the game. But if I had to pick my alternate, my favorite alternate, it's easily this. This is everything I've ever wanted out of a Spider-Man 2099 suit. It's just beautiful. Um, but to even it out, considering this is the one that I like the most, the black one, I will probably say my favorite alternate is probably the NES colored one. I'm a sucker for NES colored things, and this is just an NES inspired version. Really reminds me of like the old NES Batman and stuff like that. So I'm a sucker for stuff like this. So yeah. Um, on to the next one, which is the Scarlet Spider suit, which is one of my favorite suits. Uh, I like this design. I would not say I love it. His eyes need to be bigger and more aggressive than they are. And I would honestly like it if they were like kind of popping out of his head a little more. Because when I think of this costume, I think of it like kind of popping, like the lenses popping, and like it's too. It looks like Peter made it, and not Ben. Ben would not have all these lines and stuff like that on his suit. Ben would literally probably just put a regular spandex suit on, and at least the hoodie is still relatively normal. Like it looks like a regular hoodie. The belt's a little too detailed. Would have rather it been a little more simplified instead of like him looking like he has a Red Hood or Batman belt on. And the web shooters are pretty cool. The shoes are freaking awesome. But don't know why he has toes. That's weird. If I had to pick overall, oh, I never rated the last one. Oh, this one, give it like a 8 out of 10. Boom. I really wish they didn't add to this game. There is no point to it. Literally no point whatsoever to this suit. Also, yes, hi Dio. I know Dio. But anyways, Sprite just stared at me like, oh, so you acknowledge him, huh? Anyways, it's okay. It doesn't look right, in my opinion. The eyes are too weird looking, and the back logo is two different shades of red compared to the suit, and I don't know. It's a little weird looking. Not a big fan. Not a big fan of this look. I really don't have a favorite one, so we'll just give it like a 5 out of 10. Anti-Ox suit, same thing. I really thought it was amazing when I played it in Spider-Man PS4, but then I was like, I never used it really very much after that. All the alternates kind of suck. One of them looks very Green Goblin inspired. This one looks very Green Goblin inspired. So, like, you cannot honestly tell me that they were not thinking about doing like a Green Goblin inspired thing. Especially considering like it's green, first of all, and that just looks like Green Goblin Spider-Man. Tell me something otherwise. Anyways, I'd probably give this base one like a 6 out of 10. It's okay. I feel like it's a better interpretation of like an armored Spider-Man, but it looks a little weird. The Arachnite, which is supposed to be like a mixture of Moon Knight and Spider-Man, I think, but it just comes across, hear me out, that's just Batman. It's literally just Batman. I never really wore it, which is weird because I'm a huge Batman fan and Moon Knight fan. But I don't know. It looks a little goofy. The spider looks like a white blop on his chest, and the pants look like something you would see in Destiny. The cape, this just looks like a Destiny version of Spider-Man, which admittedly would be kind of cool, but it's like, I don't know. 6 out of 10. And I don't really have a favorite because I never wore it. But if I had to pick a favorite, it'd probably be this one. So yeah. Into the Spider-Verse Noir suit. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It looks like the movie. Nick Cage is amazing. 10 out of 10. In the first game, this suit was awesome, but just in this one, I have to like kind of judge it based on like the surrounding suits and the better suits because it's just a reused asset basically. Um, as good of a design as it is, it's really just this. Like once you see it, you kind of can't unsee it. Uh, We'll give it a 6 out of 10. 6.5 out of 10. Mainly just because I appreciate Homecoming and I really like Homecoming for what it is. So we'll go with that. I have issues with this suit. Not because I'm a hater of Spider-Punk. In fact, quite the opposite. I really enjoy Spider-Punk. I don't like this suit because it's literally looks like a regular Spider-Man suit with the eyes and all the stuff. So this is Spider-Punk. He's supposed to be a little edgy, a little, whatever. And it's too like traditional. It's not like enough edge. Where's the spiky eyes? Where's the spiky wristband? Like I get that it's supposed to be spiky, but like it comes across like reused assets or like alternate assets or like, oh, we designed this mask but we didn't like it so we're just going to use it for the Spider-Punk design. I will say one design that looks really really cool is this one. This looks awesome and it really suits the Spider-Punk character. This one as well really suits the Spider-Punk character. Those eyes, man, they gotta go. They gotta go. Where's this? See, lenses like this would have been great for Spider-Punk. What are you doing, Insomniac? But yeah, not a big fan of this look. It looks a little, I don't know, something's wrong with the proportions. I don't know if it's because they made him look a little weirdly fat or something, comparing him to like, I don't know. I don't know if they made his head fat compared to I don't know. But, yeah, no, not a big fan. It's like 5 out of 10. I don't even know what that's from. All I have to say is this. This is for the people that love Call of Duty. So, yeah, this is probably the best version of this suit, and the only version of this suit that I've ever worn. So, yeah, we're just going to go right by it. That one's like a 2 out of 10. The Iron Spider armor. Beautiful, accurate, and very, very shiny. Best alternate is either this one or this one. I'm not a big fan of just all blue Spider-Man suits. I think that looks stupid. Honestly, give it an 8 out of 10. My boy! Honestly, since I grew up on these movies and I grew up loving the Sam Raimi Spider-Man, I'm a little biased, but unbiased and biased, this suit goes incredibly hard. So I think I would probably, in all honesty, I'd probably give this like a 9 out of 10 just because of the design itself. Now, Insomniac has changed things. The lenses are a little weird, and the placement of the webs are a little weird. That back logo should be up a little more. I don't know why. It's like almost at his fucking butt. But yeah, and it's the same thing pretty much for the regular suit. So we'll just loot both of these because they're basically the same design wise. Valley of it looks like it, but I don't know if it's exactly accurate. So I don't know. We'll both just settle on we'll just settle on both of them being 8s and call it a day. I don't know why it's called the upgraded classic suit, because it is quite literally just the Stark suit, but okay. Whatever. I really liked this suit when it first came out. The colors were great. I loved it even when it was in Civil War, and it was that weird dark blue and the weird muted red. Loved it in Homecoming, Infinity War, you know, all appearances of this suit I really loved, but in this game, it just looks a little weird. In the original game, it looked fine, but in this one, it just looks a little weird. So, and the spider's not sticking off of the chest, really, it kind of just looks flat. Design-wise, you know, it's okay. It's really tough. This one is really tough because I love the colors. The colors for this suit is great. And I even love the black lines, but it's just something about it is throwing me off. I'd give it like a 7. We'll give that one a 7. What in the absolute doodah? It's literally just okay. All right. So this is some MCU looking bullshit. If you guys don't know, I'm not really a big fan of the modern MCU. I haven't been since like No Way Home. And there's been like at least 7 or 8 projects since then that I just have not cared about at all in the slightest. I've cared for more DC projects recently than I have Marvel projects. And even though I'm a more of a DC guy, geesh. It's okay. Like I said, it just looks very MCU. Like, look at this. And then look at this and try telling me that that's not MCU inspired. Especially with that back logo. Look at this. It's literally the same and exact design philosophy. It's literally the same exact design philosophy. I really adore this version. This version's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to use around the game too. Oh my god, I forgot I was completely demolished. Yeah, I was fighting. I was trying to complete some of the district like enemies or whatever. Hold on, let me just we'll restart last checkpoint. I don't know if that'll work or if it will do anything. Yeah, it will. Okay. We'll get to a decent rooftop, and of course I'll do some gameplay with every suit. Just a brief little thing. See, like, that looks friggin' cool. Put some webs on it, and honestly, I think that it would be an awesome suit. It just looks cool. There's got to be a better lit rooftop to do these sorts of things on. Oh, hush. Hush, 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 hush. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go up this really tall building right here, and hopefully that will give us the proper... See, that is it's a good suit. This make it took it from like a 4 to like a 10. Slap some webs on it and it would be perfect. I even like the blue hands or whatever. Like, it is so freaking tough, man, because it's like this original design just looks like the Fantastic Four mixed with the MCU. Then you take and you add the red and the blue to it, and it makes it into a significantly better looking suit. And we will give this... We will give it a 7. Partially because, like I said, if this is something that's used in the MCU or something, like, it would be great. Great idea. The back logo is a little weird. The front logo is a little weird, but just the colors, the design, like, this is just unabashedly Spider-Man right here. Then we get to every other one, and it's like, Fantastic Four, Marvel's first family. Actually, the first superhero group was the Fantastic Four. It's like, nobody cares about the Fantastic Four. The Fantastic Four suck. This suit, in and of itself, is not a bad-looking suit. I just think that it was rushed into production for the movie. And there's a lot of the suits, like, that it looks kind of bad. Like, I don't know. Like, even, like, looking at it from a design perspective, there is no separation between the black lines. It's both black, so why is the black lines still there? You could have just easily went straight into having more of a classic looking Spider-Man suit just with the black lines. Why are we giving him Miles finger things and still trying to do the weird little arm gauntlet glove outline? Why on earth are Peter's fucking soles black, but they're still keeping the black lines above the boots? That just makes no sense design-wise, because you're having two different shades of black. You're having a darker black for the sole, and then you're having a lighter black for the top of the boot. And then don't even get me started on whatever in the absolute fuck this is. It works better for the front logo. But look at the front logo. It's like both black and white, and it just looks it looks stupid. It looks stupid. Easier. There is a significantly there is a significantly more improved version of this, which is I don't know if you've seen it already. It's just this. Just make this. Literally. Make this. You can keep your little Homecoming logo with the Homecoming eyes. Better yet, you know what? We'll just we'll get the Homecoming suit. There it is. Literally, take away the black lines. Keep the red the same. Maybe you can do all the blue parts as black. Give them some silver web shooters or black web shooters, and call it a day. But we got whatever this is supposed to be. And it just looks... There's not even actual web cartridges on the belt, so it's just black lines to be black lines. It looks stupid. It really does. And they tried fixing it in No Way Home by changing it between movies. And it's like, we notice, guys. We notice you guys don't care about putting actual effort into designing these characters. So it is what it is. Not a big fan of the Far From Home or No Way Home look. It is what it is. While I think that the shade of red and black they used is good, I think everything else is very, very stupid. Why is the logo white? Because the games also have logos that are white? That's stupid. It's really, really dumb. I do not like this suit. And the next one is literally worse. It's significantly worse. I think I would give this suit probably like a 5 out of 10. The upgraded suit, I'd give it like a 5 out of 10. This is like an easily a 2 out of 10. What even is this? Why do you look like Nightwing? Why? Why do you look like Nightwing with like lenses and like a mask, like an overhead mask? Why? Why? What is the thought process? He literally just put a bird logo on him and he's just Nightwing. 2 out of 10. Sucks. On to a more positive suit, though. We have this beautiful masterpiece, which is what I really think that the suit in the game should have looked like. They had the opportunity to do this. You know, maybe add a little more slithery tendrils, veins, or whatever. But this is beautiful. Look at this. It has the right amount of sheen. It's a beautiful suit. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful suit. And I love the alternates. This is what the Anti-Venom suit should have looked like. I'm sorry. And for as much as I really enjoy Insomniac's original take on these ideas, they do basically the original idea, but worse. And the reason why I specifically love this skin in particular is you have the original appearance from Secret Wars over here. You have the ultimate appearance of the suit, which is beautiful, by the way, in gameplay. Like, look at this. It is absolutely gorgeous in gameplay. Which I'll use some of my favorite suits. By the way, this is not going to, like, affect the actual story for Marvel Spider-Man that I am recording. It's literally just me showing off some of my favorite and ranting about some of the suits that I really don't prefer.
Better put out the fires.
See, it just looks cool. And admittedly, I'm probably gushing a little too hard over this, but it really is just an awesome, original, classic interpretation. And I say original not in the, oh, it's an original, like, I say original as in, you know, it's a very classy adaptation of the original suit. And you know, that's really all I could ask for. It's just a very good end of the 90s animated series. I absolutely adore this. Absolutely adore it. See? You get that 90s shading. And it is absolutely awesome to look at because it does the whole blue and red thing that it did in the animated series for Venom, and I absolutely love it. And I've used this shader so much throughout the story on my first playthrough. It's just a 10 out of 10. The alternate suits are bangers. It's a 10 out of 10 all the way around. I hate this suit. I absolutely fucking hate this suit with a passion. The lenses are wrong, the colors are wrong, everything is just horrible about it. Insomniac did a horrible job. They did a really horrible job with some of their movie suits and some of their original suits. Which is really sad and really stupid because then they create bangers like, hold on, let me find it. They create bangers like this. And then they wind up making shit like this. They make absolute things that go hard as hell, and then they wind up giving us lukewarm adaptations that don't even match, like, with what it looked like. That red does not match with any of the reds. Like, there's like 3 different shades of red going on. One of them looks orange on the hands. Like, it's so bad, dude. It's so bad and so inconsistent. But we're going to talk about this. The red looks like bronze, or like very like pink bronze-ish. The gold looks fine, I guess, but the black, it's supposed to be black, guys. It's supposed to be like a black with hint of blue. This just makes it have like this weird texture look, and it's so bad. It is so bad. The lenses, this looks like something out of Marvel's Avengers. Probably because it was in Marvel's Avengers. They changed the eyes up. It looks horrible. Looks horrible. I've never used this suit in this game. It's just bad. Beautiful suit. This is one of the MCU suits that I would say is about a 10 out of 10, and that's simply because it's just the classic suit. And it takes a lot of inspiration from the other movie suits. And that is probably why I'm not going to give it as high of a rating, is because you cannot tell me that this would beat this or this. All things considered, though, it's like it's like a 7. It's like a 7 out of 10. 7.5 out of 10. It's got some weird seams. The logo isn't my favorite. The colors are nice, and the lenses are nice. So, yeah. What the fuck is this? Why was this even in the game? Why is this even in the movie? This is so stupid. It's an incredibly ridiculous concept that this is how this suit looks on the inside. It's just stupid. If I could give it a 0, I would. If I could give it a 1, I would. So I will just give it a 2. This is a 2 out of 10. And I've never worn this suit. It looks so stupid. But if I had to say one thing positive about it is that the gold actually looks like gold. Unlike whatever the fuck this is. Like, I seriously don't know what that is supposed to be. This actually looks like proper gold. So, hats off to you for being able to finally get gold right. And the life story suit. We have 3 suits left to go. It's okay. It's not my favorite. Life story is a great story. Just the suit itself just doesn't do it for me. Honestly, this is like a 4. Not really a great suit, to be honest with you. And I don't really have a favorite alternate, so we're just gonna say a 4 and call it. Last Hunt suit. This suit looks so stupid. This suit looks so stupid. It's inconsistent with the hunter's gear as it's presented in game. He has like fur boots that make him look like he's like a furry. He has claws or something, and it's so stupid. I'm not a fan of it. Really wish that this was not an unlockable suit. It doesn't even look like it has spider legs. I just see, like, it looks like it has eyes and then like ears and then like whiskers. It's really what it looks like. It doesn't look like a spider. It's okay. My favorite is probably this one. It's just okay. Both of those get like 3s. So yeah. That was my rating. I will not rank these simply because it's been overdone to death, and I don't have the time or the patience or the energy to really do that, but I will rate these. So, yeah, if I had to pick my favorite suit in the entire game that I've used for the majority of the game, it was this for Peter. For just the regular suits, or, you know, supposed to be like the normal looking Spider-Man suits for whatever universe it is or whatever. If I had to pick my favorite like symbiote, it was probably this. If I had to pick my favorite movie suit, it would probably be a tie between that, the Raimi, or the Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit. Simply because it just looks so pretty. It's just a good suit. Favorite alternate Spider-Man suit is the Black 2099. now that that's over with, we can get on to Miles. Alright. This is Miles' original upgraded suit in the game. And, we'll just switch to Miles really quickly. Okay, alright. It looks cool when you swing around. It looks exactly how it does in the comics, in my opinion. It's a really cool looking suit. I appreciate it. I enjoy this suit. And I enjoy Miles as a character, but some of his other alternate suits just really is not it. And I know why they try to do it, because they try to make like all of his suits fit like the theme of the character, which is be yourself or whatever. But I really enjoy this alternate version of his classic suit. I love that the red goes down on his wrists and like arms and stuff. It's really just a good design. His alternates for this suit, my god. It looks like the Fear itself suit. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but my god, this is just beautiful. This is my favorite alternate for Miles. Is this one. It's just beautiful. If I had to give this one, it's like a 8 out of 10. No, we'll give it a 9. We'll give it a 9. That was a banger. Fucking hate this. This is so stupid. This is just ridiculous. Down to the Adidas promotion and just the shoes, and just everything, the hair. It's a bad design. If they made it more like this, with like a closed, like with no hair, a closed mask, and without the Adidas shoes, I think it would have been kind of fire. But as it stood on its original, this is just bad. It's just bad, dude. We'll give it like a 2 out of 10. Family business. It's okay. A little mid in my opinion. I don't really have a favorite, but this one kind of looks like he dunked his hands in like tomato sauce or something. His hands is he beat up a giant tomato. It's like a 2, I guess. This one's great. I love this suit. I loved it in the Miles Morales game. Has some pretty solid alternates. I really like the purple one. And I really like this one kind of as an homage to the classic Peter Parker look. Honestly, I give it a 10 out of 10. I prefer this look for Miles. It's just a great look. And there's not a thing wrong with it, honestly, in my opinion. The tracksuit. I love the tracksuit, guys. Like, I love the tracksuit. It's a great suit. I can't honestly say there's something wrong with it. Like the 3 primary colors is red, black, and white, but like it's done in such a way to make it unique, but it's also like super cool. My favorite alternate to wear is just this. Like, this is awesome. This looks freaking sick. Like, you cannot tell me that does not look like clean as fuck. We'll swing into inner city away from well, this area. Did I lose a little bit of health for that? That's weird. Okay. It looks so clean, dude. You cannot tell me that it does not, because it just, everything design-wise is everything I would want in a live-action Miles. I don't want it to keep with the generic little, you know, oh, it has to have the same Miles design as the comics, or, you know, because if you want Miles to be original, give him, like, an original take on his suit. You know, that's why I appreciate the Amazing Spider-Man suit so much, is it's not trying too hard to be just the comic books. Even the second suit has, like, little lines or little things that are different. But, yeah, we will get to a decent rooftop. Here we go. Yeah, this just looks awesome. It's a really cool alternate, and honestly, I use this the majority of the game for Miles. It's just great. I mean, this is just a 10 out of 10. It's an absolute banger. Even this looks freaking cool. Like, look at that. Like that, this is just a banger as well. Like, I don't understand how anyone could not like this. It's just, and it's got like a gunmetal black / silver. It's just, it's sick. It's just so freaking cool. I'll stop gushing over this suit. Even the one bad one that's alternate is still fire. He looks a little like a Christmas tree in my opinion, but I mean it's still fire as fuck, dude. Like how did they manage to pull off this good of a suit and then manage to make absolute dog water with here, we'll go up on Avengers Tower, because that's probably where we can get the most light, is Avengers Tower, which is still cool that they added it in this game. Even with it looking a little dog water-ish, like, it's still fire as fuck. Easily a 10 out of 10 for the tracksuit. Easily just a 10 out of 10. It's a fire suit. I don't know how to feel about this. It looks a little dumb. The alternate suits aren't good. I like this one though. This one kind of fire. It's like a 6 out of 10. This one, I like this one. This one's cool. Very into the Spider-Verse-y. I absolutely enjoy the absolute fuck out of this. I think my favorite one has to go between this one and this one. It screams Miles Morales, and I love it. It's just awesome. And if you disagree with me, that's okay. You're allowed to be wrong. 10 out of 10. I hate to say it, you know, for such a simplified suit, but it's just a 10 out of 10. I mean, and I know that he's wearing like civilian clothes, but it's like, you know, you cannot tell me that this does not look awesome. Like it does. Like this is just cool. And it screams Miles Morales, too. Like, Miles Morales would wear the costume, but he's not just gonna be Peter Parker Spider-Man. Because, I mean, he's not. He's not Peter Parker Spider-Man. Oh, there's a cache up here. I'm gonna get that. Even in animations, it just looks clean as fuck, and it looks like Miles wholeheartedly. Ten out of 10. This is the better life story suit, in my opinion. And I prefer this one to Peter's. And honestly, I think this is the best version of that suit. Like, it just looks clean as fuck. I really wish it didn't have the weird helmet, but it's pretty cool, honestly. And I've never really sat down and wore this, but it's pretty awesome, actually. 7 out of 10. I hate this. This is stupid as an idea. There is no Miles Morales 2099. They're just trying to even out the suits between Peter and Miles, and it's just like standing them side by side, they look nothing alike. The lenses for Peter is supposed to be kind of like spider legs, or for Miguel, excuse me. The legs for Miguel is supposed to be like spider legs, and it's just the design wise, all of this looks stupid. It's like a 4 out of 10 for me. I'm not even going to bother with the alternates because they look even worse. It's okay, I guess. Not really a big fan of it. Kind of smacks, but it's not really. It depends on what you wear. If you wear this absolutely smacks hard. But if you wear something like, let's say, if you wear something like this just looks kind of stupid. Let's look. It just. I don't know. I don't like it when my Spider-Man suits are just all one color, unless it's like black. Like a 4 out of 10. I don't know. Rate it whatever you want, guys. I don't care. The advanced tech suit is one that I've never liked anyways, so just rate it whatever you want. It's just Batman, dude. It's literally just Batman. They made Miles into Batman, which is okay, I guess, sort of. I don't know. The alternates are fine, I guess. It's like a 5 out of 10, I guess. It's kind of mid. Not really a big fan of the caped. Like, if they gave Miguel O'Hara's suit for Peter like a cape, kind of like this, I would be absolutely in love with it. But they didn't. So yeah. Like, just imagine this, but with like that. You see what I mean? Like a 5 out of 10, dude. Do I even need to explain why this suit is bad? It's not good. It's like it's got the weird cyberpunk thing going on, but it's like 2020 and it's like I don't know. Kind of mid. I think the best alternate's probably this one. Like a 6 out of 10. Not my favorite. I don't really like Purple Rain. Purple. No, I'm just kidding. But it's like a 6 out of 10. The best alternate is probably this one. I don't really like a lot of Miles alternate suits in this game. They're just not very good. This one, however, is one that is absolutely and wholeheartedly good. The Bodega Cat suit. The cat's adorable. This is something Miles would totally wear out like to fight crime. This is also the one that has the most fire hoodies imaginable. Even if they are kind of, you know, a little weird in the middle, but this one goes incredibly hard. We will actually, I think there's a crime. Yeah, there is a crime. Is there? No, it just went away. See, you cannot honestly tell me that this suit does not go ridiculously hard. we'll go and do this crime in the Bodega Cat suit because I want to show you why this suit itself is so interesting and cool. What is going on over here? Please don't be a symbiote raid or whatever. The crime friggin' disappeared. I guess we'll swing around a little until another crime is reported. I guess me being inactive kind of caused a lot of the AI for enemies to kind of freak out a little.
Don't worry, I'll stay out of your way.
Don't worry about them.
Get off, where the slinger.
You should know when to give up.
What even?
All right. Don't Spider-Man what he gets for messing with us.
No, it didn't do the thing. It probably won't do the thing. Oh, that sucks.
Nice work. We should
I
team
don't
up
need
again.
your help, I guess.
I'd be down.
Well, you saw the cat, and I am not going to stop fighting crime until we get the cool thing. So, yeah. I'm also going to check and see how the stream is going, see if it's still going. Also, how is that cat not dead? There we go. An armored truck. There might be plenty of heads for me to bust open. What is it with crimes basically like disappearing the second that I get to them? Well, anyways, the cat on the back would do finishers with you, and basically he attacks your enemy when you attack your enemy when you do a finisher. So it's a really interesting and neat little thing that I thought was kind of cool, and I doubt that there's going to be another crime that would show up that, I mean, wow, you just had to go and prove me wrong, huh? Okay, alright, yeah. We're just going to try this last one, if it does it. What is it with crimes disappearing on the spot? What is it? What is going on? Is this area like 100%ed or something? No, it's not even 100%ed. What? Please make it make sense to me. Please, for the love of all things holy, make it make sense. You, security man, make it make... Oh my god, he's actually... Oh, he isn't webbed up. Is there a way I can web you up?
Looking fire today.
Miles, not a time for you to be nice. Anyways, fire suit. Absolute banger of a suit. Probably my favorite suit that Miles has ever worn in any Spider-Man game ever that he's ever featured in. Simply because he has a cute little cat. And this is probably the one that I've used the most for Miles. I love this suit. It's awesome. We'll move along. That's 10 out of 10. Easy. I hate this suit. This suit's just, it's the weird combination between Black Panther and Miles Morales, and it feels forced, and it just, like, you look at it from a distance, and it doesn't even look like Spider-Man. It just looks like Black Panther with a bunch of spider emblems, and it doesn't even look like spider emblems necessarily. And if you put this one on, hear me out. You literally just look like you're Black Panther, swinging through the streets. I mean... Okay, that was kind of cool. And, you know... There's not necessarily a lot that I can say about this suit because it's just not a very good, like, it's always happens when you mix two heroes into one. One suit winds up losing the identity that it
Guns? Yeah, that's gotta stop.
See, like, you can't really tell that it's Spider-Man fighting. It just looks like Black Panther. And that is the biggest problem. Black Panther by himself is not a bad character, but this is not Black Panther, so stop trying to make him Black Panther. But that's just my take. I mean, the texture of the suit looks fine. It's well made. It's just not a good philosophy, and it's something that I think Miles would never make.
Done deal.
Like, you literally can't tell if it's Miles Morales or Black Panther, and that's my biggest problem. It just doesn't look right, dude. Alright, where are you? Where are you? There you are! Aha! Okay, come here. Give me a...
Imported you from the UK, huh?
Not my favorite. I didn't want to rate it. You know, I'll give it like a 6. Just because, like, I think it's well textured and it is overall a good looking Black Panther suit. But this just looks like Black Panther. It does not even look like Spider-Man. But... you know what? I don't care. 5 out of 10. This is like a 6 out of 10, and I think, honestly, this is the best alternate for it. Yeah, we're gonna move along to much better suits. Into the Spider-Verse. Oh, look at that. It's just, it's so friggin' cool. And it even has the frame rate that Into the Spider-Verse has. Like, it's just cool, bro. The best suit from the Spider-Verse films is this suit. It just looks classic, looks unique and classic both at the same time. And you know what? We're gonna commit a crime in it. No, we're gonna stop a crime in it. It does feel a little sluggish though, probably because of the frame rate. I wish there was a way that you could just take it off, the frame rate thing, but I haven't seemed to figure it out yet.
Those civilians need my help. Time to cut in. We're ending this now. Spider, it's over. Show him what's what, Spider-Man. Please, don't leave me.
Don't make me carry you to the hospital.
Over to an ambulance. They'll fix you right up.
Oh my God! Thank you.
it's just a cool looking design. The first Spider-Verse movie had really good designs, and I feel like that the second had okay designs. It's both just very hit or miss, in my opinion. Miguel looks good in the second Spider-Verse.
We'll be there in a second.
Miles looks a little over-designed, and it doesn't necessarily make sense where he got the technology for that. Okay, we're just gonna... Whoop!
Hope that wasn't too rough of a trip. Take care.
Bless you, Spider-Man.
Bless you, Spider-Man! But yeah. It's a really good design, and I think it's textured just like the movie. It looks exactly like the movie. Like an 8 out of 10. It's your standard movie Miles look. This one is very different, but simply because of the homage to Stan Lee and because it's just a funny scene in the movie, this is a 10 out of 10. And I've never really worn it because I, to be honest with you, didn't really look very hard at the alternate suits. For both Peter and Miles, I just kind of picked the main suits and completed the story with them. But this suit is cool. I love that they have the yellow cape as like a nod to Robin from Batman. It's just a really cool. Really cool look, really goofy. It's a goofy suit, and I love it. This one is fire, but for not the reason that you'd think. It's fire because of the pants and the boots. The suit and the jacket and the lenses are just bad. But this fixes all of my problems with it and turns it into what would have been like a 5 out of 10 into like a 7 out of 10. This suit is fire when you use this version of it because it looks like something that I think...
Robots, but that's okay.
What are they doing? Okay.
What? Where'd those symbiotes come from? Gotta remember doggy treats next time. Actually, can you guys come back later? I just went through a whole thing and I'm kind of tired.
Watch it!
See, that just looks fire. Either Miles' lenses need to be like red and white, or they need to just be black. Really? You just couldn't stay down. But yeah, look at that.
Control under skills on my resume.
It's just a fire looking suit, and it really reminds me of like the original Spider-Man movie concept art suit. It's just a fire suit. 10 out of 10. I was going to say a 7 out of 10, but it's just a fire suit. 10 out of 10. This absolutely freaking sucks. It's dookie. I don't know why they gave... Miles looks like a friggin'... It just sucks, dude. It's like a 2. That's a 1. This is just a 1 out of 10. It's just a bad suit. None of the alternates are good either. This is like a 1 out of 10. All the alternates suck. It looks like he's like a shattered mirror swinging around New York City. I don't even like this. It just looks stupid. So that's what I'm saying. They go too far with his suits, and they wind up making them look stupid. He looks like he has a crab on his chest. Not good. The only alternate that's even remotely good is this one, and it looks like something Peter would wear to like fight the symbiote or something. It does not look like a Miles Morales suit. It looks like a very weirdly tech. What is it with them just vanishing in front of me? Like, what is going on? What is that like a gameplay mechanic or is it just buggy? Anyways. Yeah, not my favorite. Kinda dookie water. Yeah, it's like a 5 out of 10. Also, kind of dookie water. Why is it in the game? Why is it in this game and not Miles' original game? And why is it just kind of bland, like there's no webs or anything? It's just a regular shield suit. This one looks kind of cool though. This one looks kind of all right. This one looks kind of cool too. You know what? It's really not so bad, honestly. It's kind of grown on me a little. Like a 7 out of 10. I was just gonna give it a 5 out of 10, but it's a 7. This one is freaking awesome. It looks a little like shoulder patty and like kind of kid friendly-ish. But when you get this one and put it on, this looks like what I would expect Spider-Man Miles Morales Year 1 to look like. Like, this looks exactly how I would expect it to look in, like, a movie form. And I enjoyed this suit in the first game, and I was hoping they would do some shit like this in the second one, and they did. And I don't know what my skills are doing right now, but, yeah, after we do the Miles section, I will swing around to some of my favorite Peter suits, and then we'll call the stream over. This will be the only stream up until at least a couple of days from... Well, wait, today is Friday, isn't it? I may or may not have a Forest episode, but on my friend's server, not the one that we've been doing. So it'll be probably the Friends Multiplayer Madness, episode today instead of the Forest regular series episodes. So yeah, this is my favorite look for this suit, and I really enjoy this suit, and I think it's the only Miles suit that has continual, like, banger alternate suits. Even like the weird looking white one still is a banger. So yeah, see what I mean? Comparing Spider-Verse 1 to Spider-Verse 2. Spider-Verse 1, he turned the Spider-Man mantle and made it into his own thing with the spray paint and it's thematic to the story. This just looks weird. Why does he have stripes going down his side and then they stop? They don't even stop at the boots. His lenses don't look red, they look pink. His red looks orange and not red. That looks red. That looks orange. Why is there like hints of weird blue? Kind of like a very bright blue in some of the shading. It's just not a fan into the Spider-Verse 2 Across the Spider-Verse suit. Not a big fan of it. It's okay, but it's not really a good suit in my opinion. So like 5 out of 10. Crimson Cow, not a big fan. 5 out of 10. Best alternate, probably this one. 5 out of 10. He looks kind of bulky, which when I show you this one suit, you will see they did Miles dirty, because look. Anyways, I don't even know why this is in this game, but, or more or less why it was given to Miles, because they both should have them. Imagine if they took, like, these suits and gave them to Peter. Like, in all honesty. If they took the exact same skin, gave it to Peter, and also kept it with Miles, that would be awesome. And you can't tell me that they won't do things like that. Because look at this shit. It's the exact same as Peter's. It's just stupid. Best one to wear, in my opinion, is this one. And the original red version looks kind of stupid. Like a 6 out of 10. It's not even a suit that I take seriously. So, yeah. Although this one looks kind of fire. I like that. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Anyways, Miles's Dark Ages suit is very, very cool. I like this. It looks very much like Carnage, and I give it like a 6 out of 10. It's pretty cool, but not enough to save it. Absolute Carnage looks fucking sick. Look at that and try telling me that this is not awesome. I mean, this is like Ultimate Carnage. This is like regular Carnage. This is Venom. And this is Anti-Venom. Like, it's just cool. This is probably one of the 10 out of 10 symbiote suits that they've made. As far as I know, it's original, but with the alternates and everything, it's just a 10 out of 10. It's just pure raw fire. King in Black. It's okay. Looks a little goofy at times, especially over here. Like, again, suffering from Green Goblin syndrome. He just looks like the Green Goblin. Especially, like, look, yep, that just looks like the Green Goblin. But it looks a little dumb at points, but then you get this one on, and it just looks absolutely fire. Part of me feels like they had multiple teams working on multiple variations of suits, because you'll get really crappy Peter symbiote suits, and then you'll get really fire Miles symbiote suits. Like, if we had the level of detail like this in Peter's symbiote suits, honestly, I would have probably put them a lot higher as a rating as I did. Like, look at this. It's just awesome. This shit is cool.
They're gonna kill someone going that fast.
Oh, you're dead now!
That looks friggin' sick. Where did it put the guy? The guy is just dead. The guy is fixing to die. The guy is fixing to die. But yeah, like the costume looks so friggin' cool. Such a good suit. Such a good suit. And I'm not even joking. Like, I'm not trying to hype it up or anything. It's a hit or miss. Honestly, my opinion has changed on this suit a little. If Peter's symbiote suit in the game looked a little bit like this, I honestly probably would like it a little more. This is the first one that I would say legitimately looks like a banger all the way around. I think maybe it's just this green one throws it off for me. Because that's the first one my eye went to when we opened this suit to select it, was the green one. Because it looks so bad. But then the rest of them look so good. We'll give it an 8 out of 10. I don't know what this or why this, but this. That's just the best way to describe it. I don't know what this or why this, but this. Best variation is probably just this one. It's like a 6 out of 10. Not out of any like bias against like the flag or anything. I just don't like the design that they chose with this. it just doesn't hit right. I don't know, man. It's just not okay. Like it looks two different blues, two different, it's just one of those things where, like, was it really necessary? Cool concept. I'll give it that. So for concept alone, it gets a 6. Smoke and mirrors, pretty cool. The best one is easily this one. Like, you cannot honestly tell me that is not. I'm gonna try to get that spider bot. But I am doing such a horrible job, I don't know if I'll be able to. Okay, alright, we got to... And then... Web wings! Yep, there we go. This is just the magic. No. Okay, it's a little hard because it's up there. Can't tell me that that's not fire. It's fire as fuck. Even the original one. Even this one looks fire. The white one still looks fire. Okay, alright. Last 2 for Miles, and then we'll go and swing as Peter for a little, and then we'll hop off. Same as the other one. Probably, honestly, you know what? They're both 2s. They're both 2s. They just suck. They're both 2s. This one, my wife loves this suit. I think it's a little out of place, but I also appreciate it. The best one is the mix between that one or this one. So I think we're gonna go with that one. This just... I really wish we could play, like, non-copyrighted jazz music. Oh, fuck. It's kind of what I would imagine a noir Miles Morales suit would be like. Is kind of like this. It's just super cool. Super interesting.
They're in trouble. Better help.
Keep your hands off me!
Come get me, symbiote!
I am very bad at doing the symbiote things, so... Is there a way I can run down here? Oh no! I died! It's okay. I didn't know if there was a way that you could fight in the subs. In the subs. You know what? I'm just gonna shut up. Cool suit. Interesting suit. Cool suit, interesting suit. I like the mask. I like the overall aesthetic. And it's a really wholesome mission. We'll give it like an 8 out of 10. My favorite suit, the one that I used most frequently with Miles, was this one with this variation. My absolute favorite one to play as with Miles was probably this one. and just the best looking one overall, if I had to pick, was probably this one. It's just cool. Simple, but cool. So, yeah. Let's go back to Peter. I will use the Advanced 2.0 Black. And then we will switch over to Peter.
Back to work.
Yeah, this suit just looks good. There's not really much unique about it
Those people. Gotta move. Whoever had
compared to the original version. Not the original Advance. I'm talking about like the red and blue version. There's not really much original to it, but just the colors alone make it feel like a completely different suit in a weird way. And that's probably the best way that I can describe it.
Streets are just a little bit safer now. Thanks to Spider-Man.
And, oh my god. Yeah, this game is a little buggy. Not my favorite thing to do, stopping the crimes, but web swinging is one of my favorite things to do, and I enjoy doing that with this suit. It just looks cool, and it really makes you feel like you're in a Spider-Man movie, in a weird way. Like, I know that that's, like, not the normal...
From them. Well, look who's in the neighborhood.
Yo, I'm just gonna say the same about you. What's the matter? Who's Spider-Man? Who's Spider-Man? Coming in hot.
Oh, what?
All clear.
What was that? I've never seen that. Okay, yeah. Alright, where are you, Miles? Where are you? Did you run away, Miles? Did Miles run away? Miles ran away. That's what I'll take that as. But yeah, this suit's pretty cool to use. Really fun to use, and it just looks cool. Also, this is something that I haven't explored in the actual gameplay parts, but this building is from the original Spider-Man game for the PS1. So yeah. But before we do that, we will play another favorite suit of mine, which is the red and black, or red and blue. I don't know if it's really technically blue. That is just classic Spider-Man right here. Hold on, we'll restart last checkpoint so that I don't have to see damage on the suit, because I took quite a bit of damage. This is just classic, very retro Spider-Man, and it looks so cool. Just a cool looking suit overall. We'll use the Amazing 2, then we'll use that one, And then we will use that one, and then we'll call it. See, this just looks like something out of the Amazing Spider-Man movies. Is this the Chrysler building? I don't know what building this is. But either way, there's a spider robot up at the top, so... yeah. What?
I am so glad that whole alien invasion thing is over. Aww.
Leave it to Spider-Bot to bring me potassium when I need it most.
I mean, even damaged, like, will... Oh, that's awesome. I mean, even if it's damaged, it still looks friggin' cool. And that's one of the things that I think is the telling of a good suit, is that it looks cool even when it's broken. For Batman, for Spider-Man, for Gotham Knights, which I have another episode I want to do. I'm not too serious about Gotham Knights, but I definitely want to play through it a little. But yeah, overall. I do definitely want to play through all of Spider-Man, at least through the main story on, Ooh, okay, it switches it up on us. Damn, Pete. Pete going hard as fuck. What the...
The real crime here was your fashion.
This game is very interesting. Anyways. Just, it's a very pretty suit. Some of the animations that happen, like, if you look at that, it's just very Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. Stuff like that is very Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. Oh, that's such a cool picture. That is such a cool picture. I might make that my banner now. Actually, hold on. You're gonna witness this. You know what? It's okay. Another mission is to try to get a nice and clean picture to put as my badge thing. So we'll do that with the Andrews suit. Is that cool? All right, let's go to the filter type.
It's like looking in a mirror.
But yeah, I will take a couple of more shots after this. I want to go to the Raimi suit. Okay, there we go. Yeah, add a good Raimi. I want to get a good classic Raimi shot. A good classic Raimi shot. Oh, that sucks. That would have been perfect. That's very Raimi, in a way. There we go. if this crime will actually stay where it needs to be. This just feels like the deleted Spider-Man 4, honestly. I really wish they make it, but I know that they're not going to.
Hey! Are you crashing my fight or am I crashing yours?
We're crashing crime, dude.
Miles, shut up, man. Help me kill people.
Man, I thought I was gonna get that last hit in.
Ah, hubris. It defeats us all.
Alright, and then the last one I want to try before we get off is, where was it? There it was. As much as I said that I don't really like the logos, the colors on this suit just pop. And you can tell it does, because in the dark it looks kind of black. But then you get a little out in the bright. This is a perfect example. Looks darker. The logo looks kind of bronze-ish in a weird way. But then
Pardon me.
you get out here. And there you go. I think the colors are beautiful. I think it's a really interesting take on the classic suit. We'll see if this is an actual crime I can stop. If not, then oh well. But yeah, it's a very interesting looking little suit. Apparently Peter made this in No Way Home, so very interesting little suit. It's a good looking suit, and probably one that I will use a little more during the actual playthrough. So I just want to thank you guys for checking out the suit ranking rating, I think is what I called it, suit rating episode. And I will not be ranking them. It took me this long just to make a video about this. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for checking it out. And, I will see you guys later. I mean, even look at that. Like, it's just. That looks so cool. There we go. All right, well, thank you guys for watching. See you guys later.